First, talk to us about this event. How important are the youth and engagement of youth?
You see, having moved length and breadth of the entire Kashmir Valley and having met so many youth who are doing extremely well in spite of the circumstances which are prevailing here for over a couple of decades, and they have fought to emerge as achievers in their own right. I thought it was very important for their stories to be heard across, not only in the country and the world, but also in Kashmir, for people to be inspired. That while there is on one side a narrative, incorrect narrative is being run, but yet these young men and women have broken the shackles to achieve what they have achieved for themselves, for society and the country. And therefore, we reached out to the team of George Talks and requested them to come across and record their stories. And I'm indeed very grateful to George Talks, especially Mr. Ritesh Malik, who was the one who actually connected us to George Talks, and now Darpan Shahji, who's here to record these stories. 9 have been already recorded, and as has been already told, they have hit more than 1 million hits. And I'm very sure the stories which are now going to be recorded will inspire many more generations and many more youth of Kashmir.
Sir, during your tenure, we have been seeing a lot of anti-terror operations where Pakistani terrorists were neutralizing huge number. Despite the army and the police claiming that an anti-infiltration grid is there, how come that we are neutralizing more foreign terrorists, in particularly in Srinagar and other belts now?
Zenith, firstly, these terrorists, majority of them who were here, they were on the quiet. So what had happened is that initially they were putting the local youth as a local terrorist, as the face of terrorist activities and terrorism. As these numbers of local terrorists started drying down and coming down, they are now getting slowly exposed, and they are compelled to come out of their respective hiding places and anonymity to carry out strikes and conduct terror operations against the Kashmiri people or locals, non-locals, and other people. And therefore, when they have started coming out and emerging, they are now getting exposed, and the contacts are happening. I can assure you that this year, established by the entire intelligence people, there was only one attempt which was made by from the cross to infiltrate, that was destroyed. And since then, there has been not a major attempt. There are reconnaissance and some degree of attempt which was thought of, but because the grid, they have not made a very credible attempt to come aside. Yeah, of course. These are challenges, because once they're carrying an Aadhaar card and checking and all these things done, to validate the truth behind this person or his real identity is a difficult proposition. Also, when there's an encounter which is on and a person comes out with a valid Aadhaar card and he moves out, it's a difficult challenge. But yes, I think slowly we will overcome this problem.
So my question has two parts. One is that before superannuating, General Naravne made an important comment in Delhi. He said that there are certain night vision devices which have been found on the LOC, which US forces have also used. And second part is that there were reports that satellite phones are again being used by the militants and night device, to escape from cordons. How true is that, and how do you see it?
Yeah, there are equipment, weapon systems which have been used in other parts of the world, which have found their way inside. It's definitely a challenge, but we have also changed our rules of engagement and procedures to contest that point. They have been found, and they are not in those large numbers, but definitely there are signatures, and we have recovered after the encounters, and some on the sea have been recovered in 16 cold places. So it's not a big challenge. We have been able to work around that system. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah.